Capricorn. All right. So let me just jump in and say this message ain't gonna resonate with everybody. It's a general message because, again, I don't know most of y'all. Okay. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, or you're dealing with a Capricorn, or you're just in this energy, whatever. The title resonates, this is for you. So in the pre-shuffle, I got 10 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. And how ironic, I just realized that this is the 3 of Pentacles right here. And at the bottom of the deck was the 6 of Swords. So working diligently towards your goals, of course. But I feel like, I just kind of have this feeling that some of you guys are going to like be promoted because of your diligent work. Because I was just looking at this picture. And it made me just feel like, you know, it's levels to this. Like, there's, like, climbing up the ladder. Because this is about status. This is... I mean, what else do y'all do but work? So... But I feel like you guys are about to be recognized for that. Collaborating with other people. But on top of that, I just feel like a lot of you guys are being open to spirituality. And if you're not, like... Spirit's working behind the scenes, like unbeknownst to you, because I know, like, you're an earth sign, you need the facts, but a lot of the things that are going on in your lives are like, their logic just doesn't explain it. It's more of a feeling than a thought. And with this being with the moon, what is this, the 6 of Cups, and yeah, 3 of Pentacles, like, I just kind of feel like a lot of you guys are doing things in your dreams and you guys don't realize it. With the blossoming abundance in the 5th house, this would be like love, dating, romance, children, fun, leisure. So like, that's very abundant. You guys are having a lot of fun. You guys, it's all work and all play, honestly. And I feel like a lot of people in your circle are kind of envious. The numbers 3 and 2 have to be significant for you. With the 3 of Pentacles here, and then I got 32, 3, and then 2. But then I'm also seeing 3, 2, 1. So it's like getting back to the basics of things. And this would be the basics. This is like, you know, nurturing your inner child at the same time, because Cancer is all about, this is the mother. This is nurturing. With the 5th house, with it being children, like, it's all about love. So not only, some of you are probably, I'm not feeling a whole lot of like relationships. I feel like you guys are really just transforming the way you view relationships and the way you approach certain things. And I just feel like a lot of people in your circle are envious of what you have, because what you do, it just works. 3 of Pentacles is collaboration. It just works. So some of the people that you work with, be mindful of what you speak on, because they jealous. But it's because you put in hard work for things. It's like, oh crap, I wasn't even ready. I'm just gonna, I'll share it. I'm not gonna take it, but it's Justice and the 2 of Wands. So definitely making head over heart decisions. But some of you guys are making heart over head decisions, because remember I said this is you guys changing the way you view things, because with Scorpio here, this is death, this is transformation. Yeah. And balancing that out, like, what am I trying to say? Like, balancing out your feelings and your thoughts. This is bringing logic and emotions together and balancing the scales. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, so I'm going to door to Spirit. I'm actually shocked that you guys are like living your best lives like this. Some of you guys are definitely living your best life. The High Priestess. Oh, absolutely. The door to Spirit with the High Priestess, she has hidden knowledge. Like, she has knowledge that she just doesn't speak of. So some of you guys, there's a whole lot of green here. There's a whole lot of heart chakra going on. So if you ever feel like it feels like a heart palpitation, like you're not having a heart attack. Well, some of you might. Like, don't even say it. I don't know. Because you're working too hard. However, but the green is like, that's the heart chakra. That's the heart space. That is, I feel like there's a connection with that. Like, There's something within around you that's pulling on your heart space. But as far as like the high priestess is concerned, like, it's like spirit had to move like in disguise for you to actually like believe. Because again, you're an earth sign. You're like, seeing is believing. But that, I feel like that's something you guys are definitely working on with the Eight of Pentacles. This is something that you're coming to some sort of realization about. Oh, I'm feeling it now. Tell me about blossoming abundance. Okay. Three of Wands. Yeah. Look, another three. A three on top of a three. Okay. I said it once. I'm not going to say it again. But this is definitely choosing, like the decision has been made to go in a certain direction. And like, he's like standing at the top of the world. Like, you're on the top. Oh, I just saw 555 when I just looked up. So that's like changes. Like, things are changing in your life. Like, but for the better. For it to be on blossoming abundance like that. But see, he's at the top of the world. Like, he's at the top of, he's in the sky. And it's like, above him, it's like a parallel universe. So a lot of you guys probably feel like your worlds are being turned upside down. Like, it's just different. It's a whole new world. Aladdin. Don't you dare close your eyes. Yeah, and then at the bottom of the deck is Nine of Wands. This is a wounded warrior. This is somebody who's been through it all. Like, you've experienced it, but you still have it in you to keep going. And this is what people can't stand about you, is because it's like, how does she do it? How does he do it? Like, don't worry about it, sis. Like, you're not sharing your secrets. Like, and that's good. Don't share your secrets. Before, when I started shuffling this, I saw the High Priestess in a different deck. And I was just thinking, like, keeping your ideas to yourself. So you're going to, keep your ideas to yourself. Like, with the Four of Swords on top of envy, it's like you're asleep to them. Like, you're not even paying attention to any of that. And hell yeah, why should you? Like, the Four of Swords is like, taking the time out after, like, harsh words or harsh, like, thoughts, or just basically, this is taking time out. This is do not disturb. So you're like putting all these hating motherfuckers on do not disturb. Like, I don't care. Like, you can watch from afar. Hell yeah. But also, I feel like if this was ever you in the past, it's like you've kind of gotten over that after taking time to yourself to reevaluate things. Like, you didn't really speak on what it is you're going through, or if something was bothering you, you just took the time out to do like the inner work, meditating. Some of you guys are meditating. And if you're not, you guys are actually doing it. You don't realize it. You don't actually have to sit like this and, you don't have to do all that. Like, meditating is really just finding a quiet space, like just being quiet with your thoughts, being alone, and just really listening to your higher self, connecting with your higher self. Like, all of these different energies, it's like, this is how you balance things out. This is the High Priestess. Let me show you how it's done. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star, because this is hope. You have a newfound hope for life. Like, you're at the top. You have a newfound hope there. That's healing. But this is also relates back to the recognition I was talking about. Tell me about Cancer. Whoa. Wow. Six of Wands. Freaking recognition, like I said. What? Like, really going after, like, some of you guys are starting something new. Like, this is the, like, an egg hatching. Oh, shit. Some of you guys might be... Why am I keep getting all these pregnant people around here? Some of you guys might be pregnant. Or it's just the birth of something new. Like, there's a lot of newness going around. You know what? There's a new moon on the 31st, which is also when Mercury goes direct, which communication should get clearer, but we're also inviting new things into our lives. But with the Six of Wands, this is definitely recognition. Like, he's manifesting that wand. Like, it's coming out of his hand. Like, nah, that's mine. Like, you beat out the competition, basically. Hell yeah. Tell me about the 5th house. This is looking amazing. I was excited to do these reads today because I did the pre-shuffles yesterday and I was just like, I'm ready for these. I wanted to keep going yesterday, but I couldn't because you know, Mercury or whatever. But, you know, we're here now. So, turning up the 5th house. Whoa. I'm not going to take that. It was a 2 of Wands, though. It didn't flip over. Y'all want me to know? The 3 of Swords. So, wow, another freaking 3. I feel like there are at times where you guys get nostalgic about things from, not necessarily nostalgic, you guys, I feel like there's a comparison from the old things to the new things. And part of you feels like on some level where it's like, damn, that was fucked up. Somebody did me like that, or why did they say that type of thing? But it's like, I just kind of feel like, don't even worry about it, because look at the surrounding cards. Like, everything else is amazing. Everything in your life, everything is just working the way that it's supposed to. Like, there's happy times, there's sad times, I feel like. And these are things that you thought about. Like, I feel like there might have been something, because the Six of Cups talks about, like, the past, but it could talk about, like, just nostalgia, your childhood, things like that. So you're probably going back and thinking about those hard times, which probably is what put you in this energy at some point. But I feel like this is like non-existent. I feel like this is something that, if some of you are currently feeling this way, you're coming out of it. But I feel like these thoughts creep up every now and then, and there's a need for you to get back to, like, remember where you came from, but don't forget where you are right now. Queen of Wands. Yes! She's my favorite, because I just feel like I'm the Queen of Wands. So, with the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, that's beautiful. Queen of Wands is somebody who's passionate, somebody who goes after what she wants. She can't be stopped, and she, like, nobody stands in her way. Like, and I feel like you guys are embodying this energy, and this is why people can't stand it. Like, people are very envious of how you're doing it, because it's like many have tried, but like there's only one. Like, these look like imposters, but there's only one real one. And it's like she's standing on her own platform. Like, yeah, you can work with other people. There's other people around that, you know, that you work with, and you can take that how you want to. Working or collaborating doesn't necessarily have to mean like within the workplace, but it could be like friendship, or just, I was gonna say negotiating. I don't know why, but I was gonna say, like, however you want to think of it, as like working with another individual, or individuals, shall I say. Wow, I never noticed that. This flag under here. I don't know if the UK means anything to you guys. But with the sunflower on top of her, like, that is like the Queen of Wands. Like, that's her. It's symbolic for the Queen of Wands. But, you know, the sunflower doesn't need a whole lot of like, it does need water to survive, clearly, but they're so like bright, and they really do, and they sing. Like, I found this video and they legit sing, like, all flowers do, but like this one was just amazing, like the way they sound. So it's like you're making sound decisions, and you're going after like your creative, not necessarily creative, but like your passions, things that you're passionate about, and they just work. Sound decisions that just work. It's like, it's beautiful music. With the 9 of Pentacles here, like, you're content, your money's looking good. This is for those of you who are single. Like, you're fine with that, because your money is looking good. Like, everything is falling together, I feel. This feels good. Like, the sun is rising, like, on top of this. And it's like, and purple here is the crown chakra. So a lot of you guys are being enlightened, like I said. But let me, I feel like all I really want to clarify is this 3 of Swords. Oh, already 10 of Cups. So I just feel like with the 3 of Swords, oh, okay, so just that one. When it shuffles like that, that means for me to not shuffle no more. So there's something that you guys like aren't letting go of, that, and it may be like not really at the forefront where you realize, but tell me about the Three of Swords. There's something there that might be like, it's not preventing you because you're still on your way, but this might slow things down. Because at the bottom of this deck was patience. I'm seeing the Empress and the Ace of Wands. So this could be related to something from your childhood, as far as like with the mother, where maybe your mom didn't allow you to be as creative as you could have been, or didn't like kind of shit on your ideas. I don't know, something, not necessarily, not all of you, but tell me about the Three of Swords. And might I add that the Empress is a 3 in the deck. Tell me about the Three of Swords. The World. So okay, like I said, this is old shit coming up, and like they creep up every now and then, but this is an old cycle, so that is already over. Because with all the surrounding cards, I can't think of this as a new beginning of heartache. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. The decision that you guys made to transform that, at the bottom of the deck I have the Temperance and the Four of Swords. So again, this is you guys deciding to end those thoughts. I like it. Finally, somebody deciding to move the hell on. All right, let me read this. Sun in Capricorn. Status, working diligently towards your goals. This is the card of ambition and status. Be optimistic and seek expert advice to attain your goals. Be practical and realistic, and at the same time build structures and firm foundations in life. A fresh direction, improved career prospects, or the opportunity to improve your status in general is taking shape. What did I say? An authority figure or expert has a bearing on current circumstances. A father, employer, or partner, either business or personal, will feature prominently in your circumstances. Considerations over a commitment or work contract may consume your energy at this time. A new job, the chance to advance at your... What the hell did I say? A new job, the chance to advance at your existing job or to grow your own business could arise if you approach circumstances diligently and patiently. Pay attention to finances and business and work expectations, and ensure that you are realistic, practical, and hardworking. Avoid agreeing to contracts or interpersonal agreements that will lead to a feeling of limitation or restriction. Try to avoid an agreement that could put you in a controlling environment. This is the ideal time to plant seeds that will provide security long into the future. Take the time to formulate long-term plans and work diligently towards your goals. I feel like they keep saying the same thing. If you find your circumstances are too limiting or controlling right now, it's important to find room to move. Okay, that's where that is. That's what that Empress was. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back to it, but that's what it made me think about the Empress, because the Empress doesn't necessarily talk about a mother, but it can talk about expansions, things growing. This also talks about a business, or just, you know, allowing room to like move and to grow. So I feel like that's where the Three of Swords is coming from. Not not limiting yourself anymore, like not allowing the restrictions to get to you. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Spirit. When you receive this card, you may be the one inclined to be controlling of your career, your environment, or even a relationship. If so, it's important to take a step back and review your circumstances to ensure you are still wholly aligned with what and who really makes your heart beat. What did I say? What did I say? No, seriously, what did I say? I said, don't forget where you came from, but remember like where you're at, where you're going, like something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I love you guys. If you want to book a reading or you want to dig a little deeper, my information is in the description box below. I love you guys again, and I'll talk to you soon.